But anyway, so we're going to be trying to invade, well, Brazil. And how to do that is to, well, basically land troops here. And, well, I need ships to land divisions there. So, yeah. um, so that's what we're going to do. And we're also going to, because we can't land troops in, actually, can we land troops in Ireland, maybe? How many troops are in Ireland? I can always starve Ireland from their resources. 4. Most of them are probably sent on combat missions other places. I can always land troops in this place and just drive. Actually, do I have any ships currently anywhere near here? Maybe? No? What happened to our ships? Forgot. I don't actually remember where we put our ships. Let's go ahead and let's grab this. Oh, we lost a lot of ships. We might need to build a huge navy. Oh, that's right. We're battling in. I'm also remembering what we did because it's been a couple of days. So we're battling in India still. Oh, I got tons of troops in. They're training. Oh yeah, that's right. These guys are actually going to be sent to. Huh. Are those Australian? Yeah. 6 Australian, more Australian, some. Alright. And 1 French. Is there any. How many French troops are left? Oh, they got a new president. Paul Ridal. How do they get a new president? Did the other one get kicked out or something? That's not funny. How many forces does Britain have? Yeah, they only got 1 military actually. They're going to run true. Huh. I can always make them fascists. And we can always they can always try and white peace this shit. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's grab our navy. How big is the American Navy? Still pretty big. Do they have any? Oh, they can still build ships. I think that's in Hawaii. Yeah, they've still got Hawaii. Right, so I need to take Hawaii. Saw something that I did not recognize. Ooh. Yeah, the digital bombers won't be able to even reach us, so we're good there. New deal. Oh, okay. When's the next election? This year. Inside 44. So that'd be interesting. So yeah, we're gonna have to invade up north or up north of Brazil. Are those my ships attacking? That's the British fleet. Well, I have okay. Small naval. Yeah, where is my navy? Oh, they're there. Okay. You guys are going to go and be part of the invasion force for Europe. Oh, for over here. That'll be fun. And we're going to invade from... I think taking away the British and South American way of landing would be good. But we do need to think about Brazil as a thing. And there are New Zealand troops currently marching through the place. Well then. Gonna need send some forces from England over. Oh, this is actually going to get quite interesting. I don't have enough men. Well, I don't need all the men on the border anymore. Especially in Norway. Oh, I got 30 odd divisions. Well, okay. Well, these guys are going to be used to be sent to a foreign land called England. Oh, am I saying divisions over? Oh, I'm saying divisions over to England to defend. Oh, to America, my bad. Where are these guys heading? To the United States. Okay. Hope they make it there. You guys need a type of leader. You can grab you. The American bombers are coming in. Like the whole bombing thing is coming from right there. What I'm going to do is land troops here at over here instead. So let's grab my navy. Oh, that's right, you guys are doing that. Actually, you guys should probably repair. Go to Santa Paul and repair your ships. And we need to build more ships. So let's go ahead and do that instead. As I'm recording this, I do have a new mouse that I am loving. For the fact that I can just do this. We can't build any new ships. Well then. Target base. We're building ships over here. Apparently we are. I think I was building ships because it was safer, maybe. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We also got Sweden inside of our faction. We should probably make them fascists. Are they going to call it communists? They're not going. They're not going communist. Let's make them turn fascist. And yeah. And let's just say that Romania is not holding on. So that's fine. So we're gonna have, what I'm gonna try and do is, like I said, win this war, and also take out all of South Africa, so South America, so marching in from Mexico all the way down. So I can literally start mopping up the American forces, because American forces can be based here or over here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to work on that. So these guys, the 26th, the 100th, and the 103rd, and the 43rd and the 80th Infantry Divisions are going to be sent to knock out over here. Let's go ahead and I know, but America doesn't have any forces left. But let's go ahead and any main forces left. North America, everyone sent down there. That's fine. From there, can we try and take this to there? And when you get enough orders, do that. There are American divisions deployed right there. There are Norwegian and Dutch forces right there. Where are my German troops? I know I got more. Somewhere. Not around Australia, no. I know I got troops in Africa. Don't actually know. When you lose a lot of divisions, that's fun. Dutch, yeah, that's right. You guys are gonna be sent to attack Mexico. Well, they can always attack Mexico. Can always launch an offensive in Mexico. That could actually be easier. Yeah, let's attack Mexico. You guys got orders to go to Mexico. In Mexico, do you like German people? You're gonna be part of the German Union. That also means these guys also will be used with the offensive. There's 59 divisions currently going to be deployed on the on this border right there. Alright, so how many troops can I actually have on this border? A lot. I've enough. Well, that's station troops here. I don't know about the bombers, like about around here. Well, from the looks, I can supported 40. Okay, I can have a lot of divisions actually here. So that's fine. And plus, I can always get to Panama and open up a front over here. These guys turning. We should probably make these guys fascists. Hey, do you want to become a? Do you guys want support or something? Let's go to their independence. Make them real like us. But anyway, let's start the actual video now. The timer, of course. But let's do bombing campaigns against the Mexican forces. I can always have bombers. I've got tons of statistical bombers. I think. Where are most statistical bombers? Oh, right there. In Lero. Let's base them over here in what state is this? Okay. Is this an actual? Where's the nearest city? Oh, okay. I don't know these cities in America, so well, I know some of them, but not all. What's this one? What's the capital of? Oh, okay. The Salt Lake City. Okay. Makes sense. There's a big ass lake right there. Apparently we're going to get invaded in the north. Yeah, have fun with that, America and other forces. You won't get that very far. These guys are going to be used to invade the Dutch Indies, I think. Because we do need to do that. So let's go ahead and let's grab these guys. Because they have medium tanks. I got the first SS Panzer Division. What are those based on? They are the elite. They got Tigers and Panthers and Panzer II still. So they're modern. They're updated. They got their elite equipment. So I got the first Waffen SS Division, 2nd SS Division, the 30th, and sorry, the 13th and the 10th. Apparently these are paratroopers, that's right. I switched them over to Marines. Got some Slovakian troops here. There's 8,000 men ready to deploy. So what we're going to do is have the main landing force of Marines, of course. They're going to be part of this invasion to land troops here, and they're going to make a front line like this. No, not like that. Like this. So like they can grab both of the ports, and we can move down into places down there, and we can actually send some of our tactical bombers, because they have got range to bomb those positions there. So let's go ahead and let's grab these guys, because they're not doing anything. Grab these guys. Yeah. Oh, they're from Russia. They've been stationed in Russia this entire time. They can do some strategical bombing. They're gonna blow up some supplies and stuff. Some interesting things. Should probably start doing that. Alright, so the Dutch don't have a navy anymore. Their navy was crushed. They still have a navy around here, but a lot of their navy was crushed within the English Channel a couple of episodes ago. Like I think episode 25 or something. The Dutch navy was trying to flee, but we got them and we kind of destroyed them. And that goes that navy. I think these 4 divisions are going to be part of a special operation called... No, just these guys are going to be inside their own... Let's just do that. Yeah, they are very likely to invade. But go from here. Okay. Oh yeah, I actually do it. From there. And I should take that island. Yeah, we're gonna need some ships. Actually, we should just transfer to producing submarines. Only submarines. That could be useful. Because submarines can be extremely deadly now. And I need submarines actually to cripple the British more effectively. So let's cancel production of the battleships. The Hitler. Let's first produce a Hitler class. That will be the only one. And we'll be based there. But we're going to... Wow, we got tons of convoys. Let's cancel production of these convoys, because we've got tons of them coming out. But we're going to produce tons of submarines. And when the Hitler class is done, they're going to just be part of these. So when the Hitler class is done, it's going to be quite interesting. Okay, so every submarine will be built and around here. There's actually I was looking up at battles around the northern part of Russia, because this is the forgotten front of the Russian of like the Russian invasion of so like the German invasion of Russia for like Finland up here, and this is what was a major port with getting tons of lend-lease supplies from the Allies. Was through here. They went all the way out through here and they came through here to bring in supplies in 1942 when the Germans was pushed back. But there is a lot of Russian heavy cruisers and battle cruisers like destroyed ships littering this entire area because of the German warships and also the German campaigns through there. The Russians, 2 Russian ships were told to flee and go to this port down here. One of them made it, one of them sank by a submarine. The submarine was sunk a couple of a week later. I think it was the U-554. I forget the actual number, but it was sunk. It was destroyed. All hands lost, and that heavy cruiser it's still sitting there to this very day. There are so many Russian heavy cruisers around here, just destroyed over World War II. It's interesting. I like how there is the Gavura 98, the Carbine 98. Okay, that's fine. But we've got the MP38. Okay. And then we get the MP43. That should be the SCG-43. Well, that could be the MP43. Well, no, it could be the MP38 because well, actually, it would be the MP39. But anyway, I got tons of stuff. Do we have to research? Oh, we're researching heavy tanks now, like the Tiger tank. We're now researching this to get. Now let's get the TAR 400. TAR 400s. There were prototype stages of them built, but not a lot. Like sort of like the prototype names were given, but that was all really. Got a lot of heavy tanks, like tank divisions going to. Oh, yeah, no, they're not going there. You guys are not going to go to that front. You guys are going to be part of the invasion into Saudi Arabia. Actually, no, into Iraq. No, let's do Saudi Arabia. So deploy your sorry asses all the way to that front. That is for everyone. You guys are going to Saudi Arabia to an offensive against them. We're going to piss off the Saudis, but we need that oil. And plus, then we can take out this annoyingest junkish there, and then we're going to invade into Iraq, then into Iran, then we can have a clear passage through. This series is going to what's going to be replacing this will be an Italian playthrough that I'm thinking of doing after this. As I'm after my recording session with this game, I'm going to be journeying over to the Italian playthrough to just play that while I'm playing this, to then switch over, because I'd rather have something already going. I know that some people prefer people to complete the stuff first before they do it. That's fair enough. I just like having content coming on my channel, like constant content. I'll have Atlantic troops and then they just leave. It's like, nope, we're leaving. Do we have control over this entire area? Most of it. You guys are going to be flying operational missions into Ireland. Bombing the shit out of Ireland. And I'm part Irish, so this is gonna be weird. Actually, I own a lot of things. You guys are going to be sent to a base over here. The BF-110s. Oh no, BF-1 109Ts. Those were aircraft carrier versions of the 109. They had folding wings plus a few other upgrades to it. They were the 109Es, I'm pretty sure, just modified. The British Navy's still here. Wow. Did we lose anyone? I better check on that number, like 589. Yeah, we're losing ships. Huh, we actually shot 2 of them down. Wish I one them down. We're losing convoys, but that's fine. 70, we got 70, no, we got 55 divisions. There, okay. Well, I'm gonna do with Luxembourg and with Yugoslavia is just invade them later on and just take them out where I have to worry about them. Looks like the Italians gonna be doing fine. Oh yeah, that's right, we also sent troops down here to finally mop up the allies down here. Because there's only infantry divisions, because tanks will eat up supplies like there's no tomorrow. So yeah, like Mexico is gonna be easy to take out. British warships, so American warships are still in that area. We don't have any information about the Caribbean. Damn it. You guys, you won? Yeah, that's gonna be the most common name in this game. Oh, we're already 40 minutes in this episode, wow. Thought it hasn't been that long. We're gonna lose a lot of people trying to get to America. Or we lost another division. Oh yeah, it was those guys. Just bomb these guys. What I'm thinking about doing is also invading troops over here as well to get rid of this goddamn island, because the British gave it to the Americans, same as because it's an event or it's no, it's an American territory actually. American territory. It's destroyer bases. So this one. Become the owner and controller of Bahamas, Newfoundland, Leeward Islands, South Bahamas, and also a few other places as well. So yeah, it's really annoying. So America basically becomes control over anything that's near America, basically. Apparently the South Bahamas and North Bahamas weren't actually dealt with. The Americans have got the South Bahamas, but not the North. I wish with getting supplies. Now, with getting resources, wish if it's a nation that has a road, or like you've got contact with, that you don't send supplies across the sea. Say like maybe, I don't know, Sweden. If you can get so if you can get resources, like, or even like Finland for example, because your supplies, like your stuff, all your resources will go by sea. But I wish it was also by convoys or by inside your territory, because that would make more sense, because of people would, like, you would have trucks constantly going through in and out of that one country, and we need to invade. This will be a really quick war. But yeah, that's one thing I wish they did, was change that slightly. I want them to change a lot of things. Like land leasing ships, that's one thing I want them to do. Because countries did it. Countries did it quite a bit, actually. Look at the US, for example. Like I've said in multiple videos. The US land leased so many destroyers, like old cruising class destroyers, to the British, French, and so not to the French, but a lot to the British, and even to other nations after World War II. Say like some ships to Chile, to this country here, like you name it, even Brazil, Turkey, you name it, Canada even. Like, I can go on forever, but like, countries lend lease a lot of ships to each other, and that's just how it worked for those nations. It was easier for them to lend lease those ships, lend lease ships, than other way. Why is okay? You one is still going. It's like we got one order, and that's just to patrol the this one area. And plus, I really want. Plus, the American Navy is deployed right here. It's really annoying the crap out of me. I want to parachute troops there, but sending them over would be a nightmare. See, look, if I go into here, for example, actually no, that's different. Okay, supplies are coming in from Norway to these places. Maybe because it's more safer. But yeah, it's a really annoying thing for me personally, because I'm the type person who wants to, like, the land leasing side of it all. I want to lend lease, say, like destroyers to, like, say, like Turkey, or lend lease ships to like a very poor country that doesn't unable to produce destroyers or battleships. Say, like, if you're like, if you want, why am I going there? Oh, actually, yeah. Liverpool to there, and go when you can. Don't want your forces there. Italy, I already got bigger problems. I can always fly planes around here. I can't quite reach out here though. Are my tactical bombers here yet? Yes, they are. This was the tactical bomber program historically was cancelled after one of the guys who preferred tactical bombers died in a plane crash, or was killed in the air balloon. It was one of those two. He died in a plane crash in America, or died on the air balloon. I forget which one it is. But anyway, he because of his death, the Euro program, that was the tactical bomber program for Germany, uh, was cancelled. It was cancelled immediately, almost immediately after his death, and it went over uh, to tactical bombers and to dive bombers, and that was kind of a dumb idea, because if Germany was able to produce at least 50 to about 100 tactical bombers, they could have pounded the English mainland from a really high altitude early on. Because the early Spitfires could not reach an altitude of 10,000, so over 20,000 feet, and the German bombers they were making were like similar to B-17s almost. Um, the armament was similar. The bombs were bigger, of course, because Germany uses kilos instead of pounds, and that 1,000 kilogram bomb is going to destroy a huge portion of London, even Russia, even like these bombers were capable of flying over 70, like 7,000 kilometers up to 10,000 kilometers. So from like Berlin all the way to Moscow, they can fly to. So they can fly pretty damn far. Well, that was the plan of making them able to fly that far. The TAR 400 was meant to fly missions that were even like were at 20,000 feet with all of the armament was meant to be 30mm cannons to 20mm cannon armaments to defend off planes, and that was fine. It was meant to be the B-29 of Germany, for German aircraft, and that would have been awesome to see one of those planes flying around. But unfortunately, that program sunk to the bottom, kind of disappeared. And the Germans tried to restart the Euro program in the late 40s. But all their research and data going into the Euro program kind of went down with just never actually went anywhere because of it. Because of the constant failure of realizing that what they need to do and stuff. Germany just didn't know what they were doing with when it came to that in some cases. Because they were still brand new to the whole statistical bombing factor. Because the statistical bombing, for Germany, statistical bombing has been a thing since is that Portugal? Oh, that's Brazil. Germany has used statistical bombings even in World War One, but a lot of the information about that was lost because Germany was just destroyed a lot of the information over the years. Anyway, now there's troops finally entering England, or like America, my bad. It's a submarine. Here you go. That goddamn submarine. That's a battleship. There's the Hitler class battleship. That's going to be a part of the group to take on Ireland. If this sinks, there goes Hitler's name. It will roll over and sink. That will not be good. There was plans of making bigger ships for Germany, like battleship-wise, not super heavy battleships, not like the H-39, H-40, the H-43, and the H-444. It was actual battleships, like the Arizona class and stuff like that, like those type of battleships. But as we know, never came to be. And luckily, Hitler had very good ships. Germany never ever was going to produce ships like the Montana or the Iowa. It wasn't going to be a thing. Too much resources. But if the Soviet Union and Germany, and this is a what if scenario. What if Germany and Hitler, so Stalin and Hitler, sort out their differences? They could have produced battleships. Like Hitler could have. Hey there, England. Chill out. Welcome to my new battleship. Should probably send a destroyer over there to help out. Hey guys, you got orders to help your new battleship to get out of the docks. I forgot what this battleship has. But anyway, guys, we're over time. Unfortunately, but thank you guys so much for watching, and it's just a lot of fun talking about history, really, with me. But we have done pretty well. Like, I haven't really talked much, but what we have seen is going quite well. We're about going to invade the Saudis just for one, able to push and take out the British here, and have a huge enough line of defenses to take on Iraq and go straight into taking on. Thank you, Xbox, for telling me that you've been disconnected from Xbox Live. Thank you for telling me that. Didn't need to know. I've been watching my TV series called Friends. Oh, Friends. It's the American TV series that's been going that cancelled ages ago. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, ciao for now. Bye.